Hey everybody, my name's Craig. Welcome to my channel. Now I know what you're thinking already, that hey look, it's another white guy saying things on the internet, and you'd be right, but I'm probably going to surprise you because the first thing I'm going to say is I don't really know what I'm doing here. I've watched YouTube for a long time and I really like YouTube, and I think it's a great place that people can go to say what they think, and it's a great place to develop your voice, and that's what I'm trying to do. I think I have a lot of really cool things to say and a really interesting perspective to give and a lot of experience in my life, and I'd like to share that, but I don't really know how to do that. So I'm reminded of a quote by Ira Glass, and I'm going to paraphrase it and I'll put it down in the doobly-doo to talk about. He talks about creativity and how when you first get into the game, you get into the game because you have great taste. And I'd like to think I have good taste. I hope I do. But when you first start making things, your skills aren't anywhere near your tastes. So you make stuff and you realize, because you have good taste, that the stuff you make is crap. And yeah, so you realize that the stuff you're making isn't very good. And it's frustrating, and a lot of people, this is where they quit, because they don't put in the time and energy and they don't continue to make. And I want to continue to make. But again, I don't really know what I'm doing. So what I've decided to do is what I've done with everything else in my life. And I say that coming from a musical background. I play a bunch of instruments, and every single time they give you some basics or some fundamentals, and then after that you play other people's stuff. Now other people's, you learn other people's styles, you learn other people's music, and you copy that. And then hopefully you do that well, and then over time you learn more and more and more people's stuff. And then something magical happens in that your voice comes out, your style comes out. And that's what I'm trying to do here. And so if you see other YouTubers' styles in what I'm doing, it's intentional, and if I do it to the point where it's completely obvious, I'll tell you who I'm stealing from. Because I want to make sure other people see the influences and I credit those influences, because stealing is lame. But sourcing, that's cool. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to steal. It's going to be awesome, hopefully. Hope I can do them justice. I plan to, but you know how that works. So I guess the next thing I need to talk about or say something about is what I'm going to do. And I have a lot of things I want to say. Like I said, I come from a musical background. I've worked in audio engineering for 15 years. I'm a photographer. I'm going back to school for psychology, probably counseling. And so I've got a lot of that and going. I'm minoring in philosophy. So I love philosophy, psychology, fitness, yoga, YouTube, technology. I was a computer guy, IT guy for years. Yeah, I also love gaming. So I'll probably talk about that too. There's this thing that really bugs me on the internet, and it's when people don't know how to critique their sources, so I'll probably do critical thinking with Craig. At least that's a catchy name. So, hey, I might do that. And the one thing, and another thing, not one thing, another thing, I will steal from a bunch of other people on YouTube, and that's a catchphrase. And my catchphrase is going to be, don't kill yourself to live. And I'll talk in another video about why I think that's a good one, because I won't spoil it. I'll tell you later. So come and join me. Come back. Like, favorite, subscribe. And come join me on this as I go through and try different things and see what works, see what doesn't, see what works for me, what doesn't work for me. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. And hopefully it gets better and better and better and better over time. I would hate to get worse and worse and worse and worse. So maybe. So we'll see. And yeah. So again, my name's Craig. Thank you for watching all of this. Come back, like, again, subscribe so you can see my videos in the future. And hopefully I say things that are important and matter to somebody out there. Some of these will just maybe me ranting about things that I think are important that may not be. But, do what you gotta do. So have a good day. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. Don't kill yourself to live.